Hey, Nick, just what were the emotions like tonight, and what was it like playing in your first ever Game 7?
It was a ton of fun. The building was rocking, which is always awesome, but it was on another level tonight. And, a little nervous at the start, but boy, was that a fun game. And, I'm happy it went our way.
Next question tonight comes from Brian Blessing, Vegas Hockey Hotline.
Zach, probably along the same lines, just the experiences for you and Nick, be remembering this years from now playing in a Game 7. What do you take away from something from, a situation like this moving forward from an
experience standpoint? I mean, it's one of those games where, you get so deep in the series and teams know each other so well. The level of execution has to be so high. I think that's one, emphasis we put on our game as a team is if we can go out and execute our game and stick to our game and, put our game to other teams for a full 60, we're going to do some good things. So as far as experience, for myself or for Hager too, it's always good to learn in those situations and learn what that atmosphere is like, learn what the pressure's like. And it's fun. It's the best time of the year. And, when you're playing in Game 7s, I mean, there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Next, we'll go to Justin Emerson from the Las Vegas Sun.
Zach, you probably knew better than we did what Max Pacioretty's status was. To us, it took us all by surprise when he hopped out for warmups. So I guess what kind of boost does that give you guys when he's able to get out there and then score a goal?
I don't have to say anything on that. I think everyone watching, at home in the building, and then for anyone who knows who Max Pacioretty is and what he does for our team, what kind of boost he is, and especially for an older guy in the room, a leader, a guy that plays with passion, plays with fire, and plays. He wants to score every game and score as much as he can. And when you have that guy in your room and on the ice, it makes a world of difference. Obviously you saw what he did tonight and came out and you obviously saw what he did. So.
Next question tonight comes from Jesse Granger with The Athletic.
Hey, Nick, Zach talked about kind of the learning experience of this Game 7. What do you think you learned about this team in this series overall that you can use moving forward in the playoffs?
We never give up. I think, as a group we've been so good all year at, trying to keep an even keel and just keep pushing forward. And, we're never out of the fight. I think, it's testament to that. We have two chances to close it out, once at home, once on the road, and not being able to do that. But coming back here, we felt good about our game. We knew we were in a good spot, and we got another chance to win a hockey game, move on, and I think we all eat that up. And it was a great night, a lot of fun, and we're on to the next one.
Next, we'll go to Willie Ramirez from the Associated Press.
Zach, you talk about learning and experiences, but last year was somewhat of a coming out party for you. I mean, you proved to a lot of people that you belonged in the lineup and your performance in the bubble. How comfortable were you in this postseason in being able to lean on last season and sort of bring those experiences into this? Because you skated pretty comfortably. You looked, like a savvy veteran, and then to get a goal in this game.
Learning last year, and it's not just our sport too. It's any sport or any profession. The more experience you get, the more comfortable and confident you feel in situations, and that obviously comes with being a year older too, and going through a full season, and obviously just another year with the team too. And when you do get in those situations in the playoffs, they're up and downs, right? So last year was a good learning lesson for me to manage those and make sure that you're playing consistent hockey, executing on a regular basis and at a high level, and obviously learning that mistakes are amplified in the playoffs. And when you come into this playoff run and you kind of go in and know what to go into right away, and how to play, and obviously like you said, there any experience you can get is huge.
Take a couple more final questions for Zach Whitecloud and Nicolas Hague. Next, we'll go to David Shane, Las Vegas Review Journal.
Hi for Nick. You guys gave up a goal late in the first period. You go in 1-1 to the second. Just kind of what was said and why were you guys able to continue the dominance maybe that you guys have shown throughout the series in that period?
Yeah, I mean, we felt good about our first period. We wanted to keep the pressure on, and you got to kind of deal with those. There's probably a good chance they're going to score a goal. They're a good hockey team, but like I said earlier, the mindset in our room isn't just shut it down after that. We felt good about our period, and we just wanted to keep pushing forward. And I think that's one of the things that we do a great job of as a group is like you said, there's going to be up and downs, and try to keep an even keel and keep pushing forward. I think that's what we did. That's what makes our team so special, I think.
Next question tonight goes to Sean Keeler, Denver Post.
Hey guys, Max talked about the next series. I wonder if you guys could talk about Colorado. And Max mentioned you got to make life hard for their skill and their speed. You guys know them better than anybody. Is that the key, and how do you make that life hard?
You want that one or me?
Go ahead.
Yeah, obviously, like you said, they have a lot of speed and skill, and they're good in all areas of the ice, and their lineups very good all the way through it. So, like you said, limiting that speed, limiting that skill, making it tough in all areas of the ice, and I think focusing on our game too and what we do well, and like I said before, executing that game plan and managing pucks, doing all the little things that make us a good team are going to be key. And looking forward to the next year.
Final question tonight goes to Christopher Chapman, Fox Sports, Las Vegas.
Yeah, hey Zach, do you go out and celebrate this with a big cup of Cold Stone? And when you scored that goal, Mark Stone grabbed you, looked like he lifted you about 5 feet off the ice. Could you just kind of share what he said to you when he grabbed you?
When when we score goals in our building, you can't hear anything. You can. And I was, 3 inches away from Mark Stone, and I could barely hear him yelling. So, Stoney's one of those guys that no matter who scores, if he's on the bench or if he's on the ice, you can, as a fan and as a teammate, you can kind of hear what he's saying when you look at him celebrating. He's just screaming and he's happy for you. And he's one of a kind in goal celebrations, and just a one of a kind human. And obviously, what he does is huge for us. And to be right there and celebrate that goal with him was huge. And as far as the Cold Stone, I think it might be closed, which is unfortunate. So we'll see about tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.